Picture this, and I know it's going to be hard. I was at the pub the other day, decided to get myself a pint of Carling. I know it's a Coca-Cola glass, but it'll do. When suddenly, beer was flying everywhere, cheers erupted around the pub, didn't really know what was going on. Turned out some football team had done something with a football. I look around, everybody else in the pub got no hair, and they're probably
slightly overweight.
And all I could think was classic British people. And then I came across this Twitter account called Barry Stanton, who is, in my opinion, the epitomal British patriot. Don't think there's a man more British than somebody who has GB in their username, their 5 kids as their cover photo, and also that being their only achievement that they've put in their bio. Now, this Twitter account is probably one of the funniest, hilarious, and best ones I have ever seen anybody ever go out to create. This is Britain. If you don't like it, you know where the door is. You know, it's that big one. I think it's called the Eurotunnel. Takes you to France. It's a pretty nice place to go, honestly. I'd trade that out for the UK. Now, Barry Stanton is meant to be the Englishman, and you could tell that because he's operating out of the heart of the country. No, not London. Blackpool. Blackpool, home to some great things. Like BG Media.
Yo, yeah, it's like the bifter. I'm gonna rape your little sister.
Gotta love them. BG Media are just Barry's 5 kids, just rapping at each other. Bit of a local derby. Now I'm just gonna read to you some of Barry's most successful tweets. Made eye contact with a Muslim stopped beside me at red light. Clearly thought he could stare me out. Rolled down window, whipped a bacon sarnie out the glove box and ate it right in front of him. Didn't even say a word. He shut it and drove off on a green light. No surrender. British flag emoji. You really showed him there, Baz. Especially on a green. Nowhere he could have gone. Arsenal fans quickly turn into Brexiteers in the hope that when the papers are signed, Wenger finally leaves the fucking country. Hashtag Wenger out. You may start to see a bit of a theme in these tweets. Tell me what you want. One of those baity selfies that are equally one of the most annoying things I've ever seen on Twitter. Bacon, gammon and an egg bap with a side of toad in the hole. Room temperature Carling. Brexit papers signed and my fucking country back. Now, when I came back to Britain, I tried to attempt to make an English breakfast. Turned out like this. Sorry, I'm just quite clearly not British enough anymore. Now, if you didn't know, England has been covered in torrential snow recently, making everything incredibly hard to deal with, especially with the lack of KFC shortage. People were in dire needs. Barry himself was stuck in a bit of a predicament. Can't leave the house. Snowed in. Missus at window pleading with me to let her and the kids in. I can't risk it. They were gone as the second they stepped out the door. Tucked up. Collaring my hot water bottle. Found leftover bacon under the couch. Got dog hair on. But should last me till morning. Here's the image attached. Don't know how he's going to survive, honestly. That looks absolutely torrential. Britons are unknowingly eating halal meat that is being sold without a label, says Top Vet. Loads of codswallop. Think I know if I was eating halal? As I'm actually allergic. Now, if you haven't gathered by now, this is, in fact, a parody account. I know it's disappointing, but although this is a parody, the reason why it's so funny is because I could probably name about 4 people called Barry who are exactly like this. We all know a Barry. It might just be a British thing, but if you go to the pub, I'm pretty sure you could put odds on the fact that 70% of the people in there will be either named Barry, Steve, or Dave, have no hair, and holding a Carling. On a fucking warpath. Get out for school run, Moty's got 4 flats. Jippos must have stole the air out of him again. Rang up Terry, says I could borrow his mobility scooter. Attach my trailer to the back. Lob kids in and get a bang on the lunch bell. High five the lads and hand them a Carling each. That doesn't look photoshopped at all, does it? Looks very, very real. Pissing me off all these tarts harping on about this KFC chicken shortage. Stop eating KFC the second they betrayed Queen and Country by serving Islamic halal meat on our British streets. This Colonel Sanders bloke will be strung up for treason after Brexit. Mark my words. Colonel Sanders. British patriot. English chicken. I mean, you shouldn't be all that upset. Could have ended up at Burger King. Now, Brexit is something that's been polarising the British public. Split them in 2. It's been An absolute devastation for the country, and true patriots have been very upset with the fact that a lot of people are putting stickers like this around. On my way to local when I see this, fists clenched by instinct alone. Red mist descends. I tear the sticker, then my shirt off in what can only be described as a whirlwind of Brexit fury. Fall to knees, look up at the Blackpool skyline and scream, Brexit means Brexit, as the rain pours down on me. Now, the great thing about the Barry Stanton Twitter account is you could tweet him stuff and ask for his opinion on it. For example, what do you think of ISIS, Baz? Fighting our great country. Bunch of nonsense. Well, it looks like we won't have to deal with them anymore. Now, you may think that Barry Stanton is a one-of-a-kind Twitter account, but when people saw him taking Twitter by storm, many more appeared. Big Les, also a bold bloke. Now, unfortunately, due to it being a parody account, there is actually a real Barry Stanton out there. He's probably not called Barry, and probably doesn't really want to hammer down on Brexit as hard as this one does. And occasionally, tweets of Barry Stanton, at least the real bloke, appear in his timeline. And you get great responses that look like this. Well, thanks for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I'm just moving back to Britain, actually. Land of the free. Brexit means Brexit. So if videos are a bit shoddy and I'm just trying to work it out, then give me a bit. But until then, your support is appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, people, and have a good day.